Hello, I'm going to do a video as requested about the pond. I'm not really sure what details you want to know, but I'll go through some obvious things, such as why is there pots all the way around the pond? Well, that comes down to herons. So in the past I've tried several ways of keeping the herons away. I had a big net over it, which looks unsightly and you can't really enjoy the fish with a big net on there. And also the herons actually land on the net, push the net down and still spear fish through the net. Even though they can't get them, they'll still damage them. So that didn't really work. And then I had a system of clip-on perspex panels, which work lovely when it's not windy, but as soon as you get a bit of wind they tend to catch, blow into the pond, and obviously don't want to damage the fish. So that was a no-no as well. So it came down to pots all the way around. So basically if the heron can't land, it can't get your fish. And some of these also got some sort of yuccas and quite hard plants, so that would probably hurt if the heron tried to land anywhere near them. So that's definitely worked for that, so I ain't had any heron problems lately. I have cleaned out the filtration system today, so it's a little bit murky, except it tends to stir up a lot of mess. But yeah, another day or so that'll be crystal clear again. So looking at the filtration system, the main centerpiece there is the bog filter, and there's a platform either side which I made from decking boards, which lifts up, and underneath there's two tubs on each side, 150 litres each. So the bottom drains, two bottom drains, feed into the two filtration systems, totally independent of each other, so if I have a problem with one, the other one still runs. So yeah, bottom drain, 4-inch pipe to the first box underneath the decking, which has mechanical filtration, brushes, sponges and the like, which then feeds to the second tub, which has K1, which with an air stone in there, so it's moving. So the first one is mechanical filtration, second one is biological. And there's a pump at the end of that tub which pumps it up into the bog filter. So again, that is mirrored exactly the same on the other side. So the bog filter is obviously, I think it's about 300 litre tub. There's a couple of outlets at the back which feeds down into pipes, and I don't know if you can see the water moving in the corners, but that pushes the water around the pond. In each corner, so you're getting constant circular movement all the way around the pond, and plus obviously it overspills at the front. There's a splashback there, so you've got good aeration coming into the pond. So yeah, the idea is, I mean, before I built the filtration system I watched a lot of YouTube videos and liked the idea of having a bog filter, just for the fact you can grow plants in it as well. And they do grow really well in there, because you've got the high nitrates from the fish waste, so that tends to really get the plants going. Yeah, so like I say, it's been up and running for, I think it's the 3rd season now. The decking is probably looking a little bit tired around the edges, to be fair. I might change that for some, I don't know, I'm still thinking about that as yet. Might get some of the rubber decking you can get. But yeah, so it's, like I say, dug down 2.5 foot underground and blocked blocked up all the way from the dig out, and then I've just covered the block work with the bamboo fencing there, so it doesn't look too bad. Just a rubber liner. So we have got some lilies starting to push up. Obviously they tend to get hammered by the fish a bit, especially when they start spawning, but it's obviously a little bit too cold for that as yet. The fish themselves are varying from about 8 inches to 2 foot. No high class Japanese koi, just stuff really I brought from literally about 2 inch and grown on. So some of these fish, and that ghosty now swimming past there, I've had him for maybe 14, 15 years, and some of these I brought a batch 2 years ago, some of the smaller ones, and yeah, it's just a nice feature. Looked better than the garage that was there before, which was an eyesore, and anyone who's got a garage, 99% of people I guess use them just as an overflow for junk and unused stuff. So yeah, it's a bit of a waste of space, so I built a pond instead. I don't regret that at all. It's like I say, the sound and the nature. I mean, you get the dragonflies buzzing about, and like I say, I do like my fish as well. Let's have a little quick look at the, well, you've got the wildlife pond there, that looks after itself. But let's have a look at the Shabumpkin pond. This one I have got a wire mesh over, stop the herons because they will gorge themselves on the smaller fish. I don't know if you can see any either. There are all Shabumpkins in here. They've been there a couple of years. I remember last year I think they spawned about 5 times. I had hundreds of them, so they end up giving a lot away and whatnot. But yeah, this is only a small pond, but again, not really designed to as anything special, just as a little sort of side stream, just as a water feature. And obviously I just sort of done the sunken tubs for aquatic plants really, but at the minute they're full of newts. So that's the idea, is that you've got the pond and it sort of spills over into the tubs under the bridge, and there's another tub. So when it comes to this one, this is quite a basic system that, you know, just got a small 3,000 hour pump on there, and that pumps from the bottom end to a pressure filter tucked away there into this preformed pond, which is again filled with gravel and plants. So that's really good natural way to filter your pond. Again, good plant growing opportunity. You can see some black canners coming up there. Got some banana canners there, which they don't seem to be shooting yet, but the rhizomes are hard. They're not gone soft and rotten often, but yeah, they've stayed in the water all winter and they're still growing. So yeah, plenty of water lilies in here and various other plants. Could do with sorting this out really, because it's looking a bit unruly at the moment. But yeah, I hope that gives you a little insight into the ponds, and thanks for watching.